guys, it's Nick, and it's preview time for the Chicago Blackhawks facing off against the Minnesota Wild. Yes, the Chicago Blackhawks come into Minnesota tonight at 7 o'clock in Minnesota. This game should be an interesting matchup as the Hawks have a record of 25-21-6, where the Wild are 22-6. Hawks are on a climb, the Wild are on a schneid. The Wild are a team that's probably the team that everyone expected to be the worst team in the Central Division. And I had them as my worst team in the division as well. And I had the Hawks competing for a playoff spot, where the Hawks are in a playoff race. So that's pretty good to see. Leading point getters for each team are, for the Wild, it's Eric Staal with 51 games played, 17 goals, 22 assists for 39 points on the year. The Wild don't score a lot. And their leading goal scorer is Zach Parise, who's actually finding his goals touch again with 19 goals on the year. And their leading assist getter is Ryan Suter with 28 assists. For the Hawks, everyone knows it's Patrick Kane with 52 games played, 25 goals, 40 assists for 65 points on this season. Kaner, as I've said every game, he's been having a stellar season as usual. And right behind Kane for goals is Dominic Kubalik with 21, Brandon Saad with 15, Jonathan Toews with 14, and Alex DeBrincat with 12. The Cat still needs to find his scoring touch again. He's just been snake bitten all season. I don't know what's going on there with Alex. Assist leaders, it's Kane with 40, Toews with 30, DeBrincat with 23, Strome with 20, and Eric Gustafsson's quietly getting back up in the Blackhawks leaders for something, and it's 18 assists. So the top 5 point getters for the Hawks is Patrick Kane with 65, Jonathan Toews with 44, Alex DeBrincat with 35 points, Dominic Kubalik, the rookie phenom, with 32, and with at 5th, it's Dylan Strome, who's missed some time in this season, with 30 points. Stromer's having a good season. The Hawks are actually having a good run. I don't expect much change, if any, to the lineup as we saw from our previous game against the Coyotes. So I could honestly see Corey Crawford getting the nod for tonight's action against the Wild, and Robin Leonard getting the nod for tomorrow's action against the Boston Bruins. So this should be an interesting matchup, how Coach Colleton decides who gets the net for each game. I think Crow gets the Wild, I think Leonard gets the Bruins. I just think that's how it's going to work out. Crawford's playing great in net lately, and ride the hot hand, and Crow gets it. Leonard has been on a little bit of a schneid in his last few starts, so I could see we'll see what happens. It has not been determined as of the time I am filming this video who's in net, but I expect it to be probably Crawford tonight and Leonard tomorrow. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are going into tonight's game, and my keys for tonight for a Hawks win. Just outskate the Wild. Just get the puck in off the point quite a bit. I've noticed the Wild have had issues when shots from the point come off them, and the Hawks should have a chance in winning this game. And then my pick to click to having a big game. Honestly, I'm going with Patrick Kane because he does play well in Minnesota. I don't know why. He's always played well against this divisional opponent. So, thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks.